Black Dog having the first kills. Kill confirmed.
Hey, you're watching Apox, and today we are playing some Advanced Warfare, and I wanted to talk to you guys about E3 because if you don't live under a rock and you actually know a bit about gaming, you'll know that it's E3 going on at the moment in America. So I'm a British girl, so I don't get to experience actually being there at E3, but I've watched a bit of the stuff live and it's been so insane. I've seen so many cool looking games and some really interesting trailers, stuff that looks outstanding, like really beautiful, and the graphics are just insane. Some of it sounds so professional when some of the people talk, and it's just really ironic because, like, you know, this is games that we're talking about, just having fun, like chilling, like stuff that you do for fun, and it's just made into such like a professional, I don't know, like performance to tell everyone about them. But I don't know, it's quite interesting, and I've been watching E3 for a few hours the other day, so I thought I would tell you guys what I've been seeing and what I'm interested in from what I've seen so far. So I'm just going to get straight into it because there's quite a few things that I actually want to talk about. So the first thing that caught my attention after like spending 20 minutes watching stuff about sports, and I was like, I really don't care, I really do not care, was Need for Speed. Oh my goodness, it looks incredible. I've never played any of the Need for Speed as far as I'm aware. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to be obsessed with racing games and like bicycle games, so I may possibly have like played them back then, but I don't know. As far as I'm aware, never played them, but this game so got my attention. It looks really fluid, it looks really like, the graphics are incredible, it looks just smooth, like the gameplay, like I kind of have a thing that racing games can kind of be not laggy, but like, I don't know, just a bit jolty. Like when you play GTA and you're racing, sometimes I feel like it's not really very fluid, but this game just looks incredible, and I don't know, I'm really hyped for it. I don't even know why, like it just caught my attention so much, and I've never really played racing games, so I'm really excited to get a hold of that because I'm definitely going to buy it. But if you're interested in it, it comes out on the 5th of the 11th, and it's going to cost you $64.99 for the deluxe edition. Or if you want the standard edition, it's going to cost you £54.99. These are all from the PlayStation Network, the prices. So when I say that, that's how much they're costing in the UK on the PlayStation Network to pre-order. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Now, if you want the gold edition of this, it's going to cost you £69.99 on the PlayStation Network, or as standard, £54.99. The game's coming out on the 13th of the 10th, 2015, so you've got a couple of months to make a decision of whether you're interested in it or not. If you're used to playing COD or Battlefield, then I don't know if you're going to like it or not. I personally am I'm a big COD fan, and I'm pretty intrigued by the gameplay of this. It plays out a little bit different to what you're probably used to if you are like somebody who doesn't play slower paced games, because this one is a lot more tactical, and this is one of the reasons that I'm really intrigued by this game, because of its realism and its tactical gameplay. There's no health regeneration, so if you get dropped in like one of those 5-on-5 matches, then that's it, you're down. So you do really need to watch your foot. You need to plan what you're going to do before you actually do it, instead of just running and gunning, because you are more likely going to die than anything else. There's opportunities for you to actually revive teammates, but unless they've been taken down by a headshot. But even then, they're easily able to be finished off, and you don't even get full health back. So chances of you know surviving and being revived isn't very likely, and also that does mean they've got a risk possibly dying by the person that killed you just to go and revive you, for you do not even have full health. So I don't know, it depends who you're playing with to decide whether you're going to get revived or not, but I would say it's probably not very often you're likely to get revived. And another thing that caught my attention about the game is the fact that, like, if somebody spots you and you take cover, let's say behind a wall or behind a door or something like that, that enemy can still shoot through that door at you, so you really need to be careful. So if you are spotted, you need to think quick on like where you're going to go to and like get out of cover, because just running behind a wall is not going to keep you safe, which I think is pretty cool. It means you got to be a little bit more on point, and it kind of reminds me of Counter-Strike in that way. I don't really know much about Counter-Strike, so any of you fans of Counter-Strike might be like, what the fuck, but yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of anyway. But as I've said, this game does really rely on you working as a team, so if you do want to play it, either have friends that are going to play it with you, or hope to God that people do voice comm, because if people aren't using their voices to chat and communicate with you guys, then it's going to be so much difficult to, like, you know, attack the enemy's base or to defend your grounds, because you're not going to know where enemies are coming from unless people are shouting out telling you someone's trying to flank left, someone's coming up from above us, or whatever. So I'm really interested in that kind of action. I like that. That's why I really like playing the Last of Us factions, because I like the whole stealthy and working with your team to try and, like, take upon the enemy teammates. So yeah, if you're interested in that kind of thing, then definitely take a look at this game. Next game I'm really interested in is Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. Gonna cost you £57.99 to pre-order, and it's coming out on the 1st of the 9th, so it's coming out really soon, so get excited for that if that's your kind of thing. I've not really played any of the other Metal Gears beforehand. I don't think I have anyway. I mean, I've played once, I know that, but I don't really think I've played much. But I can tell you that it's going to be a fun game. If you want something that's a little bit more lighthearted and a little bit like, you know, you can play a couple of missions, have some fun, go off and do whatever else you need to do instead of feeling like, shit, I've got so much stuff I need to do in this game, then I'd say this is one of those games for you. It does really have that good humorous appeal to it, and that's one of the reasons that I'm intrigued by it. And also, you know, you can send sheep up in balloons to your base, so how is that not fun? I think that's quite humorous, so I'm definitely going to want to do that. Next game is Destiny: The Taken King. Oh my goodness, guys, oh my god. If you have not seen the trailer for it, stop watching this video and go and see the trailer, because it is insane. It is absolutely crazy. I get so pumped for this game. Like, Destiny really gets me going. I've been a big fan of it since it came out, and the trailers just, my god, they blow you away. I know a lot of people don't like really hyped up trailers that either look so impressive or really detailed, and then the gameplay doesn't feel quite as epic or like intense as the trailers do. But I don't know, I kind of feel like that aids this game, because you've got all the Grimoire cards, which are external from the actual game, that completely add more levels to the story. So I feel like the trailers kind of do that as well. So if you haven't seen the trailer, go and have a look at it. It looks insane. It's going to be beast. It's going to be so difficult. It's going to be really intense. It's a really big game, so it's going to have a lot to it. So you're going to have hours upon hours upon hours of fun. And again, most people, I think, have their own little clan, like their own little raid team with them now. So you'll be ready to take on whatever's coming your way. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. Unfortunately, there's no pre-order for the standard edition of this on the PlayStation Network at the moment. There's a slot for it, but it says not applicable, or like not available at the moment, so there's a little bit of a wait. I'm not too sure how long. But if you do want to get the collector's edition, which includes all the DLCs for the previous Destiny stuff, it's going to cost you $74.99. Now, it seems like a lot, but I personally think that's really worth it. You get so much for that. If you think about how much it's cost in general to pay out for all the stuff that we've got so far, having like an extra probably 20 quid, because I'm going to say this game's going to cost you, I don't know, $54.99 at minimum for when it's released. So it's like an extra 20 quid, and I reckon you're going to get a shit ton of stuff for it. So it's definitely worth paying out for the collector's edition, I think, if you haven't played Destiny before. And the release date for that is on the 15th of the 9th, 2015. So the date is coming up really fast. So if you guys are interested in getting it, make your decision quick. And last but not least, absolutely definitely not least, I am most excited for this. This is something that I've pre-ordered already gone full out with the $54.99 payout for it, because I wanted the beta. Everyone's excited for it. It's the thing that most people have been watching and commenting, please can we see this, I want to see the footage for this. It's Black Ops 3 Call of Duty, which is what everyone of course is always obsessed with on E3, so you know, it's kind of expected. But if you want to get the deluxe edition of this, it's going to cost you $79.99, and the normal edition, as I've said, is £54.99, and that is on the pre-order. So if you guys are interested in that, go for it. I don't know if $79.99 is necessarily worth it when you can get it $54.99. I'm not entirely sure what that includes. I don't know if it's the DLCs it comes with them already paid for or not. I'm not entirely sure. But $79.99 is a lot of money. So if you are a big fan of COD, then maybe that's nothing to you. I don't know. Anyway, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I'm really excited for it. My opinion has changed on whether I wanted to get it or not after the fact that I actually saw some good gameplay footage of it. Oh my goodness, have you seen the multiplayer? If you haven't, go and check it out because there is a ton of stuff on YouTube already about the multiplayer. There's so many people that have had a chance to get early access to seeing it all and know and talk about what it's like. And apparently it is not like Advanced Warfare, and that was enough for me to sell it. I just didn't want it to feel anything like it does with the exo movements, and because there is no exo movements in Black Ops 3, it doesn't feel anything like Advanced Warfare. So yes, that's really good. But one of the main things that really intrigues me about this is its co-op campaign missions. Now, I know that the campaign can get a little bit boring and a little bit like bland, and it kind of feels the same each COD that you play, and I think that's the reason that the campaign co-op is going to be really good, because it's going to be refreshing and it's going to feel different. It's going to be interesting, I think, to be able to experience the missions with your friends, and I think it's going to give like a new level of immersion into it, because I feel like when you play with AI characters, they can kind of like boost you through the missions anyway without you really doing a lot, so you don't feel too engaged in what's going on sometimes. Whereas I think having 3 other people actually there with you, telling you where the enemies are, where we've got to go, is probably going to make it a lot more immersive. So I'm really excited to see that. And also the multiplayer, of course. Oh god, it looks insane. It looks insane. I'm really glad that it kind of doesn't seem anything like Advanced Warfare for certain. I'm really liking the specialists, the characters with special like designed classes and abilities. I'm particularly interested and intrigued to play the Outrider class, which has a bow. That is awesome. I think most people like know about this because it's one of the big things, I think, from the trailer, seeing like somebody shooting a bow. But I am really interested in it. I wasn't very good with a crossbow on here, to be honest, but I don't know. I think it's going to be kind of different to the crossbow on here. So I'm excited to see that anyway. Also, another thing about your abilities that you can acquire, or you can like choose like a special gun that reloads over a certain time. You can either choose this as an ability or a gun. Kind of like your supers on Destiny, I guess, where you get points, and over a certain amount of time they build up, and then you can use this special thing that you have equipped. And one of the things that you can have is a glitch ability, and it teleports you backwards, and that is pretty cool. I'm going to be interested in that because I absolutely love Blade Dancer on my Hunter on Destiny, and I kind of feel like it might be sort of like that, where you can jump, like you can glitch forward or whatever on a Destiny. So I think that's going to be quite cool. I don't know. I'm quite intrigued by that one. But yeah, basically that is all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'll be back with a new video soon. Tell me what you're looking forward to, what you're excited about, what you found was the most intriguing on from E3 so far. I'm also really excited for Unravel because that looks so adorable. The guy that, if you haven't seen the footage of it, go and watch Unravel, the like the video of him giving his presentation. It was so adorable. Just go and check it out. It will explain everything there is to explain about it. But yeah, anyway, tell me what you guys like, what you guys are looking forward to, or perhaps what you're a little bit let down by. I don't know. Is there anything that you've been like, well, this wasn't what I expected it to be. But yeah. We're not rambling done for 13 goddamn minutes. I'm going to see you guys soon, but until next time, bye!